Hello fellow dads and Podgo users, this is Yeast here coming back with a versus experiment video. Today we're going to be trying the Podgo into a tube head into a real 4x12 versus the Podgo into speakers with speaker simulation. If you have a Podgo, this is an experiment that you might want to try yourself, or maybe you've thought about. We're going to be loading into G12T75 Celestians. And then the speaker is a Alto speaker. Yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Also, the amp head we're going to be using for this experiment is a PRS MT15, and it is an amazing amp for high gain tones, very awesome. So here we have the Podgo running into the head, running into the cab, screwdriver. Mic'd up by SM57. Randy, if you're watching this, I'm sorry I didn't get that really nice mic you told me to get. I cheaped out, my bad. Going into the Focusrite Scarlett, you can't go wrong with that. Going into GarageBand, and that's the setup for through the head. And then after, we're gonna try through the Alto speaker. Almost forgot I'm using a Ibanez S series from the 90s. If you watch Philip McKnight, he made these things go in inflation, but luckily I got one for $250 before the video came out. So shout out to Earl. And then here we got motherfucking, this look dusty, don't look at that. We got Seymour Duncan Nazgul in the bridge. And then yeah, that's for the standard tuning. And here we got a Schecter, I don't know what, if it's Diamond Elite or Diamond Series, whatever, with EMGs that are 57 in the bridge and 66 in the neck. So not your normal 81, 85 setup. This is gonna be for the drop C tuning portion, to see if it can handle the lower tunings, you know what I'm saying? And the simulation we're gonna be using is the archetype lead. This is Podgo's best modeled amp. Their best amp on here is funny enough, the Oblivion for metal. Shout out to Oblivion. Hopefully that gets remade this year. And I am running the Horizon Drive through it. But when we do run the cab simulation through the Alto, I'm just gonna do the normal 4x12 Mesa cab simulation. We do have a, what's this, the compressor, or is this a EQ? EQ and a compressor. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it should be fun. I got the volume up to here. I just ran it through my headphones. This should be good. Yeah, so we're gonna try that. 75 Celestian versus Alto speakers. Yeah, should be fun. All right, that was all the tests for the Pod Go through the tube amp, through the Marshall cap with the Celestians 75s, and now we're going to do the Alto speakers. Because I just realized I don't have a decibel, whatever the fuck, meter. So I won't be able to measure the loudness of it. What I did was call my dad, and he said to have the Pod Go cranked and then level the volume, because there's only a one input volume on the Alto, and just go from there. And the problem is that it only sounds good when it's loud. So, but it sounds really good. And on top of that, it sounds like almost a little bit better, I would say. But let's get to the video. That already sounds better. And I didn't want it to be. I really wanted this to be almost as good, but not as good as the real guitar speakers. But right off the bat, I'm like, damn. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know if it's less flubby or what, but right off the bat, it sounds better. Not gonna lie. I have to see it after recording, but shit. Kind of mad now. Kind of sad. But yeah. Son of a bitch. That's all I gotta say about that. Get some clean tones going, I guess. And same cab too. You know, the Mesa cab, the Cali cab. I have a cat named Callie. Not that that's important, but California love. Even in a clean tone, I would say the differences with that is that it sounded more brittle. Not brittle, that's the wrong word. More like easier to break. Like if you press harder, then you get more gain in it, which I like. I prefer that with a clean tone. Where if you get all soft, and it can get heavy just by you hitting it. So, oh man. Again, it makes me sad. It makes me honestly depressed almost that the cab simulator sounds better going through this than no cab simulator going through the MT-15 and the Marshall 4x12. It's quite a shame. Alright, video done, I guess.